guess she's all right. I'm really sorry. She really shouldn't drink. She's frail. Slim tip, as you might have had it. Once again, I am sorry.
It's my little yum-yum. Where's Martha?
She's making coffee in the kitchen. She gets sick quite easily.
Oh, no. Martha hasn't been sick a day in her life. Unless you count the time she spends in the rest home.
No, my wife. My wife gets sick quite easily. Your wife is Martha.
Oh, yes. I know.
She doesn't really spend any time in a rest home.
Your wife?
No, yours.
Oh, mine. No, she doesn't. I would. If I were her. She. I would. But I'm not, and so I don't. I'd like to, though. It gets pretty bouncy around here sometimes.
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, you saw an example of it.
I try not to
Get involved? Isn't that right?
That's right.
I'd imagine not.
I find it embarrassing.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yes, really, quite.
Yes, really, quite. It's disgusting!
Now look, I don't have
Disgusting!
anything.
Do you think I like having that, whatever it is, ridiculing me, tearing me apart in front of you? Do you think I care for it?
No, I don't imagine you care for it at all.
Oh, you don't imagine it, huh?
No, I don't imagine you do.
Your sympathy disarms me. Your compassion makes me weep. Large, salty, unscientific tears.
I just don't see why you feel if to subject other people to it. If you and your wife want to go at each other like a couple of animals, I don't see what you're going to do with her. Panicked, mister!
Scientist.
I have never hit an older man.
No. You just hit younger men. And women. And children. Birds. Well, you're quite right. It isn't the prettiest spectacle, seeing a couple of middle-aged types all red in the face and winded, hacking away at each other, missing half the time.
Oh, you two don't miss. You two are pretty good. Impressive.
And impressive things impress you, don't they? You're easily impressed, sort of a pragmatic idealism, right?
No, it's just that sometimes I can admire the things I don't usually admire. Now, flagellation isn't my idea of good times, but...
you can appreciate a good flagellator, a real pro.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Your wife throws up a lot, eh?
I didn't say that. I said she gets sick quite easily.
Oh, I thought that by sick you were referring to it.
She does throw up a lot. I mean, once she starts, there's practically no stopping her. She'll go right on for hours. Not all the time, but regularly.
You can tell time by her, huh?
Just about.
Drink?
Sure. I married her because she was pregnant.
Oh? But you didn't say that earlier. When I asked you,
Well,
you said that
she wasn't really. It was a hysterical pregnancy. She blew up, then she went down.
And while she was up, you married her.
And then she went down.
Bourbon is right.
Yes, bourbon.
When I was 16, and in prep school, during the Punic Wars, there was this bunch of us that used to go to this gin mill on the first day of vacations before we fanned out and headed back to our old homes away from New York. And it was owned by this gangster father of one of us, because this was during the Great Experiment, or Prohibition as it is more frequently called. And it was a bad time for the liquor lobby, but a fine time for the crooks and cops. And we would go to this gin mill and drink with the adults and listen to the jazz. And this one evening, in the bunch of us, there was this boy who was 15. And he had killed his mother with a shotgun some years before. Accidentally. Completely accidentally. Without even an unconscious motivation, I have no doubt at all. And this one evening, we're all taking our turns to order, and it's the boy's turn to order, and he says, I'll have Virgin. Give me some Virgin. Virgin and water, please. Well, we all laughed. He was blonde and had the face of a cherub, and we all laughed. And his cheeks went red, and the color rose in his neck. And the assistant cook who took our order told the people at the next table what the boy had said, and then they left. And then more people were told, and more laughter, and more people, and more laughter, and no one was laughing more than us. And none of us was laughing more than the boy who had shot his mother. Oh, And soon, everyone in the gin mill knew what the laughter was about, and ordering virgin and laughing while they ordered it. And soon, of course, the laughter became less general, but it did not subside entirely for some time. For always at this table, at that, someone would order virgin, and a new area of laughter would arise. We drank free that night. We were ordered champagne by the management, by the gangster father of one of us. And of course, we suffered the next day, each of us alone on his train away from New York, each of us with the grown-ups hangover. But it was the grandest day of my youth.
Thank you. What happened to the boy? The boy who shot his mother?
I can tell you.
All right.
The following summer, on a country road, with his learner's permit in his pocket and his father in the front seat to his right, he swerved the car to avoid a porcupine and drove straight into a large tree.
No.
He was not killed, of course. And later in the hospital, when he regained consciousness, and they told him his father was killed, he began to laugh, I've been told. And his laughter grew, and it would not stop, and it was not until they jammed a needle in his arm, not until consciousness slipped away from him, that his laughter subsided, stopped. And when he had recovered from his injuries so that he could be moved without damage should he struggle, he was put in an asylum. That was 30 years ago.
Is he still there?
Oh, yes. And I have been told that for those 30 years he has not uttered one sound. Martha! Martha!
I told you, she's making coffee.
Your hysterical wife who goes up and down?
Went up and down.
Went. No more?
No more, nothing.
The saddest thing about men, well, no, one of the saddest things about men is the way they age. Do you know what it is with insane people? Do you? The quiet ones?
No.
They don't age. They don't grow old.
Well, they must.
Well, eventually, probably, yes. But they don't in the usual sense. They maintain a firm skin serenity. The underuse of everything leaves them quite whole.
You recommending it?
No. Some things are sad, though. But you just gotta buck up and face them, that's all. Buck up! Martha hasn't had any hysterical pregnancies.
My wife had one.
Yes, Martha hasn't had any pregnancies.
Well, no, I don't imagine so now. You have any other kids? Have any daughters or anything?
Do we have any what?
You do only have the one kid, your son?
Oh, no. Just one. One boy. Our son.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yes, he's a comfort. He's a beanbag.
A what?
A beanbag. A beanbag. Ah, you wouldn't understand. Beanbag.
I heard you. I didn't say I was deaf. I said I didn't understand.
You didn't say that at all.
I meant I was implying that I didn't understand. For Christ's sake.
You're getting testy.
I'm sorry.
All I said was our son, the apple of our three eyes, Martha being a cyclops. Our son is a beanbag, and you get tested.
I'm sorry. It's late. I'm tired. I've been drinking since 10 o'clock. My wife is vomiting, and there's been a lot of screaming going on around here, and so
you're testy, naturally. Don't worry about it. Anybody who comes by here ends up getting testy. It's expected. Don't be upset.
I'm not upset.
You're testy.
Yes.
I want to set you straight about something while the little ladies are out of the room. I want to set you straight about what Martha said.
I don't make judgments, so there's no
Well,
need
I
for
want
you.
to. I know you like to preserve your scientific detachment in the face of, for lack of a better word, life and all. But still, I want to tell you.
I'm a guest. You go right ahead.
Oh, thanks. Now that makes me feel all warm and runny inside.
Now look, if you're gonna start doing this again...
Hark, forest sounds.
Huh?
Animal noises.
Hey,
Oh,
Well, here's Nursey.
we're sitting up, we're having coffee, and we'll be in.
no, is there anything I should do?
Now you just sit here and listen to George's side of things, bore yourself to death.
Monster.
Cochon,
Spit.
canet,
Put in.
hey, you two types amuse yourselves, we'll be in. You clean up the mess you made, George?
No, Martha. I did not clean up the mess I made. I've tried for years to clean up the mess I made.
Have you?
Hmm?
Have you been trying for years?
Accommodation, malleability, adjustment. Those two seem to be the order of things, don't they?
Don't try and put me in the same class with you.
Oh, no, you're quite right. You married your woman because she was all pumped up, while I and the clumsy old-fashioned...
There was more to it than that.
Oh, sure, I'll bet she has money, too.
Yes.
Yes? Yes, you mean I was right? I hit it?
Well...
My God, what archery! First try, too. How about that?
Well, you see...
There were other things
Yeah.
to compensate.
Yes.
There always are. No, I'm sure there are. There are always compensating factors, as in the case of Martha and myself. Now, on the surface of it,
Well,
if
you
look
see,
at it,
we sort of grew up together, you know?
it looks to be a knockabout, drag-out affair
We've known
somewhere.
each other
on the
since we were
surface.
6 or something.
Somewhere at the beginning, back there, when I first
I'm
moved to-
sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
No, you go right ahead.
No, please.
You're a guest, I insist.
Well, it seems a little silly now.
Nonsense. But if you were 8, she must have been 6 or something.
Maybe I was 10, she was 8. We used to play doctor.
That's a good, healthy, heterosexual beginning.
Yep. And it always was taken for granted by our families and by us, too. And so we did.
Did what?
We got married.
When you were 8?
Oh, no, much later.
I wondered.
There was never any particular position between us. I mean, even at the beginning of our marriage, I mean.
Well, certainly no surprises, no earth-shaking discoveries after doctor and all.
No.
Well, everything's the same anyway, in spite of what they say about Chinese women.
What's that?
Let me freshen you up.
Oh, thanks. You know, after a while, you don't get much drunker, do you?
Well, you do, but it's different. Everything slows down, you get sodden. Unless you upchuck like your little wife over there, then you can sort of start all over again.
You know, everybody drinks a lot here in the East. Everybody drinks a lot in the Middle West, too.
We drink a great deal in this country, and I suspect that we shall continue to drink too, if we survive. We should be Arabs or Italians. The Arabs don't drink, and the Italians don't drink much, except on religious holidays. We should live on Crete or something.
And
Because
that, of course, would make us Cretans.
So it would. Tell me about your wife's money.
Why?
Well, don't then.
Well, what do you want to know about my wife's money for, huh?
I thought it would be nice.
No, you didn't.
All right, I want to know about your wife's money because I am fascinated by the methodology, by the pragmatic association by which you wave and the future boys are going to take over.
Yeah, you're starting it again.
No, I'm not. Look, Mama's got money too. I mean, her father's been robbing this place blind.
No,
for
he
years.
hasn't.
He hasn't?
He hasn't. He is not.
All right, Martha's father has not been robbing this place blind for years, and Martha does not have any money, okay?
We were talking about my wife's money, not yours.
Okay. Talk.
No. My father-in-law. He was a man of the Lord. He was very rich.
What faith?
He, my father-in-law, was called upon by God or something when he was 6, and he started preaching, and he baptized people, and he saved them. And he traveled around a lot. He became pretty famous. Not as famous as some of them, but he became pretty famous. And at the end of it all, he ended up with a lot of money.
God's money.
No, his own.
What happened to God's money?
He spent God's money, he saved his own. He built hospitals and sent off mercy ships, brought the outhouses indoors, and he built 3 churches, or whatever they were. 2 of them burned down. And at the end of it all, he ended up pretty much rich.
Well, I think that's very nice.
Yes. And so my wife's got some money.
But not God's money.
No, her own.
Well, I think that's very nice. Martha's got money because Martha's father's second wife, not Martha's mother, but after Martha's mother died, was a very old lady with warts who was very rich.
She was a witch.
She was a good witch. And she married the mouse with the beady little red eyes. And he must have nibbled her warts or something because she went up almost immediately in a puff of smoke. Poof! 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 And all that was left, aside from some wart medicine, was a big fat grill, a peach pie, with some for the township of New Carthage, some for the university, some for Martha's daddy, and just this much for Martha.
You know, maybe my father-in-law and the witch with the wart should have got together, because he was a mouse too.
He was?
Oh, of course he was. He was a church mouse. You know, your wife, she never mentioned a stepmother.
Well, maybe it isn't true.
Maybe it is.
Might be, might not. Anyway, I think your story's a lot nicer about your blown-up little wife and your father-in-law who was a priest.
Ah, he was not a priest. He was a man of the Lord.
Yes.
And my wife just got pumped up. She was never blown up.
Yes, yes.
And get things straight.
I will. I'm sorry, I will.
Okay.
You realize I've been drawing you out on this information, not because I'm interested in your terrible lifehood, but because I think you represent a direct and pertinent threat to my lifehood. And I want to get the goods on you.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I warn you, you stand warned.
Oh, I stand warned. You know, it's you sneaky types that worry me the most. You're ineffectual sons of bitches. You are the worst.
Yes, we are. An elbow in your steely blue eye. A knee in your solid gold groin. We're the worst.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you don't believe me. I know you've got history on your side and all that.
You've got history on your side. I've got biology on mine. History? Biology.
I know the difference.
You don't act it.
No? I thought we decided that you were going to take over the history department first, before you took over the whole works.
Nah, you see, what I thought I'd do is, I'd sort of insinuate myself generally. Play around for a while, find all the weak spots, shore them up, but with my own nameplate on them, become sort of a fact, and then turn into a what?
An inevitability.
Exactly, an inevitability. Just take over a few of the courses from the older men, stat some special groups for myself, plow a few pertinent wives.
Now you're talking. You can take over as many courses as you want to, and you can gather as many of the young elite into a gymnasium as you like. But until you start plowing pertinent wives, you really aren't working. The way to a man's heart is through his wife's belly, and don't you forget it.
Yeah, I know.
And the women around here are no better than the putas. You know, the South American ladies of the night. You know how they do it in South America? The putas, do you? They hiss like geese. They stand around in the street and they hiss like a bunch of geese, and then...
Gangle.
Huh?
Gangle, not bunch. It's gangle. Gangle of geese.
Well, if you want to get all cute about it, all ornithological, it's gaggle, not gangle. Gaggle.
Gaggle? Not gangle?
Yes, gaggle.
Oh.
Oh. Yes. Well, they stand around like a bunch of geese. All the women of New Carthage lined up in front of the AMP. They sing away like a bunch of geese. That's the way to power. Plow them all.
Yeah, and I bet your wife is the biggest goose in the gangle. Gaggle, isn't she? Her father being president and all.
You bet your historical inevitability she is.
Yes, sirree. Well now, I better go get her off in a corner and mount her like a goddamn dog, eh?
Why, you certainly better.
You know, I almost think you're serious.
No, baby. You almost think you're serious, and it scares the hell out of you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, you're kidding.
I wish I were. I've got some good advice for you now.
Good advice? From you?
Here, where you can get it. Listen to me now.
Oh, come on,
I'm giving you
man.
good advice now.
Good
There's
God.
quicksand here, and you'll be sucked down just before you know it. Before you know it, sucked down! You disgust me on principle, and you're a smug son of a bitch personally. But I'm trying to give you a survival kit here. Do you hear me?
Oh, I hear you. You come in loud.
All right.
Oh, hey, honey.
All right. You want to play it by ear, do you? Well, everything's going to work out anyway because the timetable's history, isn't it?
Right. You just tend to your knitting, Grandma. I'll be okay.
I've tried to reach you, too.
Make contact?
Yes.
Communicate?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that is touching. That is just downright moving. That's what it is. Up yours!
Hmm?
You heard me.
You take the trouble to construct a civilization, to build a society based on the principles of principle. You make communicable sense out of natural order, morality out of the natural disorder of man's mind. You make government and art and realize that they must be, both the same. You bring things to the saddest of all points, to the point where there is something to lose. And through all of it, through all the music, through all the sensible sounds of men building, attempting, comes the dies irae. And what is it? What does the trumpet sound? Up yours. I suppose there's justice to it after all these years. Up yours.
Bravo!
Thank you. Thank you. Here we are. A little unsteady, but on our feet.
Goody.
Oh, hi, honey. You feel any better?
Yes, dear, but I'd better sit down.
Yeah, come on, here. You sit next to me.
Thank you, dear.
Well, George, aren't you going to apologize?
For what?
For making the little lady sick. What else?
I did not make her throw up.
You most certainly did.
I did not.
No, no.
Well, if you didn't, who did? You think Sexy over here made his own little wife sick?
Well, you make me sick.
Well, that's different.
No, now, no. I throw up. Well, I get sick. Occasionally all by myself without any reason.
All by yourself, huh?
You're delicate, honey.
I've always done it.
Like Big Ben?
Watch it.
And you know, just before we got married, I developed appendicitis. Well, everyone thought it was appendicitis, but it was just, a false alarm.
Make me a drink.
Hmm?
Make me a drink. George makes everybody sick. Why, when our son was just a little boy, he used
Just a minute,
he used to
Mother.
throw up all the time
Please,
because
Mother,
of George.
stop.
He used to get
The
so
real
mad.
reason our son used to throw up all the time, wife and lover, was little more than the fact that he couldn't stand you fidgeting at him all the time. You know, breaking into his room, your kimono flying, fidgeting at him with your liquor breath
And
all
I'm
over.
sure that's why he ran away 6 times and 2 times in 1 month, too. 2 times in 1 month.
The real reason.
6 times in 1 year.
The real reason our son used to run away from us all the time was because he couldn't stand you cornering him.
You liar.
Well,
I was never cornered. I never cornered the son of a bitch in my life.
I would come home from work and he'd run up to me and say, Mama's always coming at me. That's what he'd say.
That's a lie.
Well, that's how it was anyway. You were always coming at him. I thought it was very embarrassing.
If you thought it was so embarrassing, what are you talking about it for?
Dear.
I didn't want to talk about it at all. I didn't want to bring the matter up in the first place. I never want to talk about it.
Yes, you do.
Maybe when we're alone.
We are alone.
No, love, we've got guests.
Can I have a little brandy? I think I'd like a little brandy, please.
Honey, I don't think you should.
Sure, fill her up.
Okay.
So, you 2 men have it out while we were gone? George tell you his side of things, bring you to tears, huh?
Well, no.
No, what we did actually, if you'd like to know, we actually sort of danced around.
Oh, I love dancing!
He didn't mean that, honey.
Oh, goody, thank you.
You mean he didn't go on about how he might have made something of himself if it hadn't been for Daddy? How his high moral standing wouldn't even let him try to better himself? No?
No.
And you mean he didn't talk about how he
Please.
tried to publish a goddamn book,
A
but
book?
Daddy
Just a
wouldn't
book,
let him?
Martha!
Just a book. Well, I guess you didn't get the whole sad story. What's the matter, George? You giving up?
I don't know, Martha. I've got to find some new way to get at you. Internal tactics, guerrilla tactics, internal subversion, I don't know, something.
Well, you figure it out and you let me know when you do.
Why don't we have some dancing? I love some dancing.
Honey, I don't think that we should.
I would love some dancing.
All right.
Yeah.
For heaven's sake, we'll have some dancing.
I am so glad. I love dancing.
Dancing doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Gee. Gee.
Hey,
I dance like the wind.
Honey.
Martha had a daguerreotype, about 25 years ago. Seems she took second prize in one of them 7-day dancing contest things, you know, holding up a pie upon her biceps all
Will
bulging.
you shut up and put a record on?
Shut up. How are we going to work this? Mixed doubles?
Well, you certainly don't think I'm going to dance with you, do you?
Certainly not with Sexy here, and not with Twinkle Toes here either.
I'll dance with anyone. I'll dance by myself.
Honey.
I dance like the wind.
Honey.
All right, kiddies, choose up and hit the sack.
Dun, 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 dun. Wonderful.
Honey.
Now, George. Cut it out.
Honey.
What?
Son
What?
You son of a
Did you say
bitch!
something, Love?
You stopped! Why did you stop?
Honey.
I thought it was
Stop
funny,
it.
Martha.
Oh, you did you?
You're always
You-
at me when I'm having a good time.
I'm sorry, honey.
Well, do you want to choose a song, do you, Martha? Martha's going to choose a song. The little lady's going to lead the band.
You know, I like to dance and you don't want me to.
I'd like you to dance.
Just leave me alone.
Martha's going to put on some rhythm she understands. Supper duper tom, maybe? Hi, sexy.
Oh.
Choose it, Martha. Do your stuff.
You damn right.
You want to dance with me, Angel Tits?
What did you just call my wife?
Oh, boy.
No, if I can't do my interpretive dance, I don't want to dance with anyone. I'll just sit here and...
Alright, stop, let's go.
Huh. Hi.
Hi.
We'll just sit here and watch.
That's right.
You are strong, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
They're dancing like they've danced before.
It's a familiar dance. They both know it.
Don't be shy.
I'm not.
It's a very old ritual, monkey nipples, old as they come.
I like the way you move.
I like the way you move, too. They like the way they move.
I'm surprised George didn't tell you his side of things.
Aren't they cute?
That surprises me.
Oh, really?
Yes, it does. He usually does when he gets the chance.
Oh, what do you know?
It's really a very sad story.
Martha.
Is it?
It would make you weep.
You have ugly talents,
Is
Martha.
that so?
When George boy had lasting ambitions, in spite of something funny in his past,
Martha!
which George boy could turn into a novel, his first and also his last thing I
I warn you, Martha!
Well, Daddy took a look at George's novel.
You're looking for a punch in the mouth, you know that?
I could tell, and he was very shocked by what he read.
He was.
Yes, he was. A novel, or rather, naughty boy child.
I will not tolerate this!
Panic.
A naughty boy child who killed his father and his mother Daddy.
Hey, wait a minute.
Stop it, Martha!
And Daddy said, look here, I will not let you publish stuff.
All right, that's it. The dancing's over. That's it. Go on now.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Violence! Violence!
And Daddy said, look here. You don't think I'm actually going to let you publish that crap, do you? Not on your life, baby. Now while you're working here, you publish that goddamn book and you're out on your ass.
Desist! 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 Desist!
Violence!
Why? The idea. A teacher at a respected conservative institution like this one, in a town like New Carthage, publishing a book like that? Why? If you value your position here, young man, young whippersnapper, you'll just withdraw that manuscript.
I will not be made mock of.
You will not be made mock.
I will not!
For Christ's sake!
And you want to know the clincher? You want to know what big, brave Georgie boy
You
did?
will not say this!
Hell, I won't! Keep away from me, you bastard! He caved in, is what he did. He came home, he threw the manuscript in the fireplace, and he burned it!
I'll kill you! Hey! 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 You satanic bitch!
Stop that! Stop it! That's enough now!
All right. Very quiet now. We will all be very quiet.
Coward. Fucking coward.
All right. That's enough now.
That wasn't fair, you know.
Tough.
Well, that's one game. What do we play now, huh? Oh, come on. We've already played Humiliate the Host. What do we play now, huh?
Oh, look.
Oh, look. Oh, look. I mean, come on. There's got to be some other game we know, college types like us. That can't be the limit of our vocabulary.
I think maybe...
I wonder. There are other games. What shall we play? How about Hump the Hostess? Huh? How about that one? How about Hump the Hostess? You want to play that one? You want to play Hump the Hostess? Huh? Huh?
Calm down now.
Or is that one for later? Mounted like a goddamn dog.
Hot the hostess!
Just shut up, will you? Oh, you don't want to play that one now, do you? You want to save that one for later? Well, what do we play now? We've got to play a game.
Portrait of a drowning man.
I'm not drowning.
You told me to shut up.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry, all right?
I've got it! I know what we play. Well, we've already played a round of Humiliate the Host. This round, anyway. We've already done that. And we won't play Hump the Hostess yet. Not yet. So I know what we'll play. We'll play a round of Get the Guess. How about that? How about a game of Get the Guess?
For Christ's sake, George.
Book dropper! Child mentioner!
Don't like these games.
Yeah, I think maybe we've had enough of games now.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We've only had one game. Now, we're going to play another. You can't fly on one game.
I think maybe...
Silence! Now, how are we going to play Get the Guess?
For God's sake, George.
You be quiet. I wonder. All right. Well, Martha, in her indiscreet way, well, not really indiscreet because Martha is a naive at heart. Well, Martha told you all about my first novel, my memory book, which I had preferred she hadn't. But hell, that's blood under the bridge. But what Martha didn't do, what she didn't tell us all about, was about my second novel. No, you didn't know about my second novel, did you? About my second novel, True or False?
False.
True or false?
No.
No? Well, it's an allegory, really. Probably. But it can be read as straight, cozy prose. And it's all about this nice young couple that comes out from the Middle West. It's bucolic, you see. And this nice young couple comes out from the Middle West, and he's 30 and dark-haired, and he's a teacher. A scientist. Yeah, a teacher. And his mouse is a wifey little type who gargles brandy all the
Just
time.
a
And they got to
minute.
know each other when they was only teensy little types. And they used to get under the vanity table and poke
I said
around.
just a minute.
This is my game! You played yours, you people! This is my game.
I want to hear this story. I love stories.
For heaven's sake, George.
And Mousie's pa was a holy man, see? Who ran a sort of traveling clip joint based on Christ and all those girls. And he took the faithful, that's all. Just took them.
This is familiar.
No kidding.
And he died eventually, Mousie's pa. And they pried him open and all sorts of money fell out. Jesus money. Mary money. Loot.
I've heard this story before.
Honey.
Have you? Well, that's all in the early parts, all in the backwash. Anyway, Blackbeard and his frau out of the plain states came.
Very funny, George.
Thank you, Martha. And they settled into a town just like Nouveau Carthage.
I don't think you better go on, mister.
Do you not?
No, I don't think you better.
I love familiar stories. They're the best.
Aren't they? But the funniest thing about Blackbeard was his baggage ticket, which had bigger things written on it. He was in disguise, really, as a teacher, because on his baggage ticket was written H.I. Hi! Historical inevitability.
There's no need for you to go any further now.
Well, let him go on.
Your bride has a point. Like as I said, one of the strangest things about Blackbeard's baggage came in the form of his little mouse. And what no one could understand about this baggage, his mouse I mean, was the fact that he was solicitous to a point that faileth human understanding. Given that she was sort of a simp in the long
We do
run.
not have to listen to this.
Why not?
Exactly. But she was godly money above all things. Godly money ripped out of the golden teeth of the unfaithful. A pragmatic association of the American dream. And she was put up with.
I know these people.
Do you?
This isn't fair of you.
This isn't fair of me.
George, I think you better stop.
Stop!
Please don't.
Beg, baby.
George!
And, oh, here we get a flashback to how they got married.
No!
Yes!
Why?
How they got married. Well, how they got married is this. The mouse got all puffed up one day, and she went over to Blackbeard's house, and she said, look at me.
I don't like this.
Look at me. I'm all puffed up. Oh, my goodness, said Blackbeard.
Stop it. Stop it. Please don't.
And so they were married.
And so they were married.
And then?
And then...
And then what? And then what?
No!
And then the puff went away. Like magic. Poof!
Jesus God.
Puff went away.
Poof.
Honey,
You-
I didn't mean to.
you
Honestly,
told
I didn't
them.
mean to. Honey,
You
I
told
didn't mean
them.
to.
You
Honey,
told them.
honey,
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
That's how you
Honey,
play
please.
get
I'm
together.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna be sick.
Naturally.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be sick.
God almighty.
The pattern of history.
You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that at all.
I hate hypocrisy.
That was vicious and cruel.
She'll get over it.
and damaging.
She'll recover.
Damaging to me!
To you?
To me!
To you!
Yes!
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. By God, you gotta have the swine to show you where the troubles are. Well, you just pick up the pieces where you can. You just arrange some new alliance. You just look around and make the best of things. You scramble back up on your feet.
Go look after your wife.
Yes, go pick up the pieces and plan some new strategy.
You're going to regret this.
Oh, probably. I regret everything.
No, I mean I am going to make you regret this.
No doubt. Acute embarrassment, eh?
I'll play the charades like you got them set up. I'll play in your language. I will be the man you say I am.
You are already. You just don't know it yet.
No, not really. But I'll be it, mister. I will show you something come to life that you will wish you hadn't set up.
Go clean up the mess.
Just you wait, mister.
Very good.
Thank you, Martha.
Real good, George.
Uh-huh.
I mean, very good. You did a good job. You really fixed it.
I'm glad you liked it.
It's the most life you've shown in a long time.
You bring out the best in me, baby.
Yeah, pygmy hunting.
Pygmy?
You're really a bastard.
I.
Yeah, you.
Baby, if quarterback there is a pygmy, you've certainly changed your game. What are you after now? Giants?
You make me sick.
But why, baby, I did it all for you. It's sort of to your taste. Blood, carnage, and all. I thought you'd get all excited. Sort of heave and pant and come running at me, your melon's bobbling.
You're really screwed up, George.
Oh, for Christ's sakes,
I mean,
Martha.
George, you really
You
have.
can sit there. You can change the rules as you like. You can go around like a hopped-up Arab, slashing away at everything in sight, scoring up half the world if you want to. But someone else try it. No, sir. And it's perfectly all right for you to sit there in that chair of yours, sit there with the gin running out of your mouth, and you can make fun of me and tear me apart all night. And that's perfectly all right. That's okay.
You can stand it.
I cannot stand
You
it.
can stand it. You married me for it.
That is a desperately sick lie.
Don't you know it even yet?
Martha,
My arm's gotten tired whipping you.
you're mad.
For 23
You're
years.
deluded, Martha. You're deluded.
Don't you know it even yet?
At least you're on to yourself. I didn't know.
I'm
Oh,
on
you-
to myself.
No, you're sick.
I'll show you who's
All right,
sick.
Mother, come
I'll
on.
show you.
All right,
I'll show you.
stop it. Now stop it.
I'll show you who's sick. Well, you're really having a field day, aren't you? I'm going to finish you by
Oh,
the
you
time
and
I
the
blow
quarterback?
you.
You and the quarterback, you're both gonna finish me. And you'll wish you had never mentioned our son.
You.
No, I warned you. I warned you not to go too far.
I'm just getting started.
I can take you now. When we're alone, I don't listen to you. Or when I do listen to you, I sift everything. I bring everything down to reflex response, so that I don't really hear you, which is the only way to manage it.
Nuts.
But you can go on like that as long as you want to, Martha. And when you're done, maybe you can come downstairs and sit with us.
Do you listen to your sentences, George? Do you hear yourself when you speak? You sound like you're so freaking convoluted. You sound like you're writing one of your stupid papers.
I've got to find some way to really get at you.
You've got at me, George. 23 years of you has been quite enough. You don't have to do anything. You know what's happened tonight? You know what's finally happened? It went snap. Tonight. Finally.
You are a monster. You are!
I'm loud. And I'm vulgar. And I wear the pants in this family because somebody's got to. But I am not a monster. I am not.
You are a spoiled, self-indulgent, liquor-minded, dirty...
Snap! Snap! It went snap. Maybe there was a moment back there. Maybe there was just a second when I could have gotten through to you. When we could have cut through all this
I
crap.
don't believe you. I just don't believe you. There is no moment. There is no moment when we could possibly come together.
You're right, baby. You're right. You can't come together with nothing, and you're nothing. Snap! It went snap tonight at Daddy's party. I sat there and I watched you. And I watched all of the younger men around you. The younger men who were going to go somewhere. And I sat there and I watched you and you weren't there. And I'm going to hell with them. And I'm going to give a damn what I do. And I'm going to make the biggest goddamn explosion you ever heard.
You tried and I'll beat you at your own game, Martha.
Is that a threat?
That's a threat, Martha.
I'm impressed.
You'll be surprised. I'll rip you to pieces.
You aren't man enough. You haven't got the guts.
Total war.
Total.
Well, she's resting.
Oh?
Yeah, is she all right?
Yeah, she'll be okay. I'm terribly sorry.
Forget it.
Happens all the time around here.
Is she laying upstairs on a bed?
Actually, do you mind?
No, you go ahead.
She's lying on the bathroom floor. She's just lying there.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, she says she likes it. Says it's cool.
Still, I don't think it's any good.
If she wants to lie on the bathroom floor, let her. Do you think she'd be more comfortable in the tub, or?
No, she said she likes the floor. She took up a mat and she's lying on the tiles. She lies on the floor a lot. She really does.
Oh.
Yeah, she gets a lot of headaches and things, and so she lies on the floor. Is there any ice? Ice. Is there any ice?
Ice.
Ice. Yes.
Ice.
Ice!
Attaboy.
Oh, yes, I'll get some.
So go. Besides, we want to be alone.
I wouldn't be surprised, Martha. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, you wouldn't, would you?
Not a bit, Martha.
No?
No! You'll try anything, Martha.
Actually, she's very frail
And
and
slim-hipped?
yes.
That way you don't have any kids?
Well, I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Well, if it does, who cares, huh?
Pardon?
Hand me a cigarette, lovely. Cheers. Boy? Thanks. Now, for being such a good boy, you can come here and give me a kiss.
Look, I don't think we
Come
should.
on, baby, a friendly kiss.
Well,
Oh, I won't hurt you, little boy.
not so little.
Oh, I'm sure you're not. Come on.
Well, what if he should come
Oh,
back
him,
in?
oh, forget about him. Besides, who could object to a friendly little kiss? It's all in the faculty.
It isn't that I don't want to, believe me.
You're a scientist, aren't you? Make an experiment. Make a little experiment on old Martha.
Not very old.
And you could go back to your little wife all refreshed.
She wouldn't know the difference.
Nobody else is going to know either. Down, hey, down, baby, down.
Oh, come on.
Hey, later, baby, huh?
I told you, I'm a
Yes,
biologist.
I can tell. Later, baby, okay?
Ah, here we are. Eyes for the lamps of China, Manchuria thrown in. You better watch out for those yellow bastards, my love. They aren't amused. Why don't you come over to our side and we'll blow the hell out of them? Then we can split the money and be on Easy Street. What do you say?
Well, sure. Hey, Ice.
That's right. Hello, Martha, my dove. You look radiant.
Thanks.
Now let's see, I've got the eyes.
Gotten.
Got, Martha, got is perfectly correct. It's just a little archaic, like you.
What are you so cheerful about?
Now let's see, I've got the eyes. Can I make someone a drink? Martha, can I make you a drink?
Sure. Why not?
Indeed, why not? Martha, you've been nibbling away at the glass again.
I have not.
I see you're making your own, which is fine. Fine. I'll just hooch up Martha here and we'll be all set.
All set for what?
Why, I don't know. We're throwing a party, aren't we? I passed your wife in the hall. I passed to John and looked in on her. Peaceful. So peaceful. And she's actually sucking her thumbs.
Aw.
Rolled up like a fetus, sucking away.
I suppose she is all right.
Now I think I'll make myself a drink.
No, baby, you won't. It's not your turn.
Oh,
it's
no.
never your turn.
I wouldn't be sure about that, Martha.
Oh, you going on the principle that the worm turns? Well, the worm part's okay. That suits you just fine. But the turning part? No, baby, no. You are headed in a straight line that leads nowhere. Except maybe the grave.
Well, you just hold on to that thought, Martha. Hug it close. Run your hands over it. I'm going to sit over there in that chair. Pardon me. I'm going to sit in that chair over there and read a book.
You're going to what?
I'm going to read. 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 You've heard of it?
What do you mean you're going to read? What's the matter with you?
There's nothing the matter with me, Martha. I'm going to read a book, that's all.
We've got company.
Yes, but it's after 4 o'clock, and I always read around this time. Now you go entertain our guests. I'll be very quiet.
You read at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. No one reads at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Now.
He's going to read a book. This son of a bitch is going to read a book.
So it would seem.
Well, we can amuse ourselves, can't we?
I imagine so.
We're going to amuse ourselves, George.
Mm-hmm.
You might not like it.
No, you go right on. You entertain our guests.
I'm going to entertain myself, too.
Good.
You're very funny, George.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm a riot, too, George.
Yes, you are, Martha.
You know what I'm doing, George?
No, Martha, what are you doing?
I'm entertaining. I'm entertaining one of the guests. I'm necking with one of the guests.
Oh, that's nice. Which one?
Oh my God, you're funny.
Someone at the door, Martha.
Never mind that. I said I was necking with one of the guests.
Good. You go right on.
Good?
Yes, good. Good for you.
Oh, I see what you're up to.
I'm up to
You
page
look-
125.
All right, cut. Are you miserable? I'll show you.
No, Martha. Show him. He hasn't seen it. Maybe he hasn't seen it yet. You haven't seen it yet, have you?
I have no respect for you.
And none for yourself either. I don't know what the younger generation's coming to. You don't even care. You're quite right. I couldn't care less. Now you just take this sack of laundry here.
You're disgusting.
Because you're going to help Martha, I'm disgusted.
You motherfucker. Wait, go wait for me in the kitchen. Okay, baby, go wait for me in the kitchen. Be a good boy. Thank you. Now you listen to me.
I'd rather just sit and read, Martha, if you don't mind.
Oh, I do mind. Now you are going to listen to me. And you are going to pay attention to me. You come off this kick your own, or I swear to God I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll follow him into the kitchen and I'll take him upstairs and then I'll...
So what, Martha?
Okay. Okay. You asked for it. And you're going to get it.
Lord, Martha, if you want the boy that much, just have him. But do it honestly, will you? Don't cover it up with all this footwork.
I'll make you sorry you ever just made me fall in love with you. I'll make you regret the day you ever decided to come to this town. I'll make you sorry you ever decided to let yourself down.
And the West, encumbered by crippling alliances, and burdened by a morality far too rigid to accommodate itself to the swing of events, must eventually fall. Ah! You're going to regret this, Martha! You're really going to regret this!